Today, the video is about the biggest favela from Brazil, Rocinha. My name is Dandara Siqueira, I am your tour guide in Rio. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you want to keep getting more content about the best travel tips in Brazil. But come on, let's stop talking too much and let's start our video. We are going to Rocinha Favela with my friend Obi, that is also a tour guide, born and raised there, and there is no better way to visit a favela than with a local. We are here ready to do the favela tour in Rocinha. We're getting ready to take the motor taxi.
We patrol here 24 hours, but we kind of don't trust them, so we just really... No, all over. But the favela should be controlled by them. They have more power over the... Once you get up there, I'm going to explain to you. You know how to get on the bike? I can just show you how to do it. Can you do it? If you don't use it. Pesquisar no Instagram, Rio. From my side, it's like that's the one that I like to tell the best. Ask as many questions as possible. Yeah. You know, I left last year, but I'm still in contact with the community because my mom still lives here, my nephew, my sister, so my family still lives here.
Do they live here?
Yes.
Do they? Wow.
Just my brother and I that moved away.
Right.
Yes. So what do you know about the favelas? What have you heard about places like this before you came to Brazil?
That it is dangerous.
Yes, I mean some favelas in Rio can be dangerous. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But then there's some misconceptions. Since I arrived, I was always told to look after my stuff. I felt safe, really safe. Even from here.
I would say like the favelas are the safest place to visit in the city because the favelas are controlled by the people for the people.
Yeah.
So like all the people you see around here, they're all local people. Most of them born and raised or their parents moved a long time ago, as my mom did, And I can say to you that majority of the people here are composed by immigrants. So people who came from other parts of the city or from other parts of,
All from Brazil though?
Yeah, I would say mostly like they came from the northeast. From the northeast, and some came from the countryside of Rio, like my mother. So my mother is not originally from here. But I can
My
say
mom also not from northeast Brazil.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
So what's the reasons for coming from the countryside then?
For more opportunities. For more opportunities.
Rio, São Paulo,
Yeah.
other cities.
If you live in the countryside of Wales, then you get to London. So like London is the place to be.
Right.
So Rio de Janeiro and São Paulo are the hub of
So
Brazil.
they live here, but then they can find opportunities.
Yes. And also the living cost of Rio is quite expensive.
Yeah.
You can ask her that.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
So the living cost of the favela is much lower because
Yes.
the favelas are not, I would say they're not registered by the city.
If you were...
So we don't pay taxes. So
Really?
everything.
Yes.
So are they like looked down upon then from people in the city?
We
So if you
kinda
went for
do
a
it.
job interview and they ask you where you live, and you say,
You have to say you're living in Gavia or something like that.
really?
Yes, and I'm gonna say something to you that, as we are like good friends, some people here also are very ashamed to say they are from the favelas. I've seen situations that people don't say like, I'm from Rocinha.
Yeah.
But everywhere I go, I say I'm from Rocinha because I'm very proud of where I came from.
Yeah.
Just to be accepted.
Right.
Like, they would say they live there or, LeBlanc, whatever, but
So this is all Rocinha?
no, Rocinha, there is a bordered line down there. So there are two entrances, one on this side and one on the other side.
Right.
So
So the people who live on the other side,
so those people, the neighborhood, no, there's another neighborhood. Yeah, so
so they look at you as like the rich people?
around 700.
Yeah.
From 700 up to 1,000
And this
in the
is-
state.
This is big?
And the whole
Yes.
state.
This one's big, Rocinha?
Yes, in the whole
The
state.
biggest.
And
The
also
biggest,
the
yeah.
most developed. It has the best infrastructure.
Yeah, I went past the barber shop. It looks like a barber shop back in the UK.
Yes, I would say to you like just in Rocinha, there are more than 5,000 small shops.
Really?
You can be uncounted, but there are much more than that.
Yeah.
Yes, can be much more
Everything
than
is
that.
here.
Yes.
They don't need to leave.
No.
It's
If
good
you-
and bad at the same time. It's good that people stay in the community, and bad people don't live. So they kind of just live in these roads. So for me, it's very important for them to get to see the world outside, as I did.
Yeah.
So I get to go outside, bring the knowledge,
Yeah.
and bring back.
Yeah.
Because if you just get stuck here 24/7,
I bet there are people though who stay
yes,
here.
I know people who do that. And I want to be that person who changes this life perspective.
Yeah. But then, again, it's like it's different, but it's similar also. Like back home, there's people who never leave my city.
In the ends, in England, we call it the ends, like the hood.
Yeah, but the ends, yeah.
The ends,
yeah,
the
so they
ends.
never leave. They never even go on holiday. They stay there. All
Sometimes we have to be the person who break the cycle.
the time.
And I want to be the person who break the cycle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay, now I'm the one who wants to change this
Yeah,
perspective.
there can be many people from around here who go on like holidays like you as well. Like you go to Europe, don't you, and stuff like that. So,
Yeah, like I'm an exception from my city
And
too.
also, we are like
Yeah.
role models for many people here.
Yeah.
And see, we are both black.
Yeah.
And there are not many like black entrepreneurs in Rio.
Yeah,
Not many.
that's true.
You're
I
here.
know, yeah.
And when people meet her, like, oh, you have your own business, like,
Yeah, they look at me like, oh, you
you
can.
don't work for other people, like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, do you live in Rio? Yes, I live in Rio.
Yes,
Yes,
so
I live.
So it's very important to have people like us who, change
definitely.
this perspective, and people can look up to us, like,
And-
if you did it,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
did
yeah.
it. They also can make it, like, we all came from the same background.
Yeah.
So back to what I was saying, so Rio's made up, or is composed by 700 different favelas, and this one's called Rocinha. And Rocinha in English means a little farm, or a small farm. Because back in the days, this area used to be like a farmland with a lot of different plantations.
Right.
And the image of this little farm changed in the 60s and the 70s when the people started moving to Rio.
That building.
So the people who came from the northeast, they started moving to the city, and they saw this big, empty land, because it was a farm,
Yeah.
and they started building. And the government, so a lot of people had the same opinion as you.
Yeah.
So guess what the government did?
Yeah.
So let's try to clean up the image,
How?
bringing the police, because I feel safe with the police in Switzerland. I can go talk to them, but here we don't do that.
No. I feel,
So
I
you-
feel safe when I see them down Copacabana.
Where?
When I'm in Copacabana, I feel safer. Or Lapa, I would,
You feel safe as a tourist. You
Yeah,
can ask her. You feel
Yeah.
Yeah. And these are like a kindergarten. So
there's no like,
it's operated 3 times a day. One group goes in the morning, in the afternoon.
there's no like a reason you gotta go to work every morning is to make money. So you can go to different countries.
Exactly. And also there is a really good spot I want to take you to have some food. It costs like £3. All you
cool.
can eat and barbecue.
Cool.
Yeah.
The food's been one of the best things since coming here.
Yeah, like
Honestly.
if I'm taking that because I go there because the food is good.
The beans,
Exactly.
Kenya,
For sure.
the cheese balls in the morning.
Pão de queijo.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are my favorite. Boa tarde.
Is that okay?
Yeah, you can say hello.
Hola.
I think when you say hello, when you show that to your friend, you want to get to know the community.
Right.
Especially these people are not so.
Because I feel like when I say hola, they expecting me to say something else.
Alguma coisa da mãe tem que
Cadê ela?
puxar,
Não.
né?
Tu olha assim na linha de boca.
I met Obi about 4 years ago while we were tour guiding around the city. We always exchanged good ideas because we both come from similar realities, and we also created similar projects in tourism about the same time in order to change our reality and also positively impact our environment. Obi is no longer living in Rocinha, but a part of his family still do, and his project is still running there. But he came to Rio in 2022. That's when I made this video. So we got to meet, talk about life, development, the project, future plans. So which was very nice.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
I moved to Switzerland, probably I would have been one of the ones who would make it, like building houses, like real estate agent, real estate. It would be like real estate business. I would be the one like doing it, but now, you know, my life has changed.
Yeah.
So, but that would be one of my plans if I was. Yeah. And how it's supposed to how I didn't know anyone who died, and they say they know better than me.
Yeah.
You know. But you can get to see this.
Yeah.
Here's where I got vaccinated.
Is it?
You know, right here's where I got vaccinated. I lived here for 5 years.
Wow.
Like a small student apartment. My mother lived here for 30 years. So when she first moved to the community, she lived here for 30 years or so. My brother also grew up here, lived here for 15 years. And now we're living somewhere else. I mean, not we, but my mother.
Yeah. Where does she live now?
She's living in the other property that we also used to live together.
Boa tarde.
Yeah, he's the house that I used to live before I moved to Switzerland. And we also had a hostel here, Rocinha guest house, right in here. I was here in my carteira. My mother, my son. You know, same way. You cannot see though.
Isso aqui é teu, tá?
12 to 13, because the Olympics, the Olympics was first. And
What
then
year was the
World Cup.
Olympics again?
2012. Oh no,
Right.
2016.
16.
Oh yeah, actually it was more because of the World Cup and the Olympics.
So
Because the
you
World
you
Cup
knew
was-
that the tourists were coming.
Oh, my brother, because my brother is 12 years older than me.
Ah,
So
okay.
he saw like,
Wow.
you know, he had a vision that
Yeah.
would have been nice for us to
Yeah.
have the business. You know?
And it worked out.
And worked out, and now we have the business. We're not running the hostel anymore. We just like the tour,
Yeah.
you know. And even when I came back, I promised myself and also told my wife I didn't want to do the tour because I'm not living here anymore,
Yeah.
and I would rather give to somebody who lives here.
So you got of course. So you got friends who live here who do.
I know some people that I can trust that who do the tours.
Right.
Like she also knows some people who are
Right.
and they live here.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I always wanted to be authentic.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I would rather have somebody from here to do the tour.
Definitely.
You know, but yes, you wanted to meet me, so like, do the tour for you.
Yeah.
Because this was my main occupation for like 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
And since my mother moved to the favela, she was living there.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the other house. And in the meantime, she was building this house, and she took 15 years to build this house. And she did it by herself.
Really?
That's why I give her all the credit.
Wow.
When we came back, like my family, we took her to Búzios, you know, we're treating her good because if I am who I am because of my mother.
100%.
You know.
So how do you get the materials? Up
What do you
here?
mean?
Well, the materials
Oh, she pays somebody to bring all the materials.
in a truck.
Yeah, so the materials are delivered to the main road.
Right.
From the main road, you have to manage how you're gonna do it. You're gonna call friends. You're gonna pay somebody else.
Through these streets as well.
Yes.
Wow.
And here there are some street laborers, the ones who get paid
Oh,
to
okay.
carry the,
Oh, okay.
You know.
And they have the things as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
mostly like
Right.
higher up is more expensive.
Is it?
Yes,
Wow.
because to get to the top it
Yeah,
takes 20
yeah,
minutes
yeah.
per bag,
Yeah.
and that's how people make money, you know.
Legal.
So we have the street hustlers.
Tô botando tudo aqui, ó.
Ah,
Tudo
beleza.
isso aqui é teu.
So they are all street hustlers, which I respect them. you
Everyone
know.
needs to have their own hustle.
Everybody
don't
needs
they?
money.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you realize that I've been here for I don't know an hour and a half.
Yeah.
You haven't seen any homeless people.
No.
You don't see people asking for money, but
No.
when you go to Lapa, you go
Yeah,
to Copacabana, you see
yeah.
people like asking for money. No,
Yeah.
people here try to find a way to make money. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna just hand you money like
Yeah.
you're not doing shit. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, people
If
work
you wanna
hard.
make
Yeah.
money, like do something that I can give you money.
Wow.
That's one thing I respect about people here.
Yeah.
You know, people don't just like be sitting at home, like
Tudo aqui, ó.
complaining.
Yeah.
you know, asking for stuff because
It's
they wouldn't do that.
Yeah, very interesting.
You know.
So the people down in like Lapa and stuff who are homeless.
Yeah.
What was my question?
And even during the pandemic, we were also helping some locals too.
Right.
You know, because I was able to take care of my family. I also help some other families.
Nice.
That's one thing I do because I don't tell people the good things I do in my life.
Yeah.
If I help people, I don't like to you know what I mean?
That's
I don't want you to accept me just for telling I'm helping them. Like, no.
But that's
I do it from my heart, you know.
God rewards you when you do it.
I believe in karma a lot. I believe in karma. If I do good things, my son is healthy, my wife's healthy, my mom's healthy, I'm healthy.
Yeah, and you don't need to show anyone that.
I don't have to show to anyone.
No.
I don't have to be like...
Yeah.
Exactly. No posting. Yeah, that's true.
You know, so I do so many good things, but I just don't tell people unless if you come and ask me. I can tell you.
Yeah.
You know, I like to stay very humble and do my stuff, you know, and take care of my family.
So the homeless down in Lapa and Copacabana, they stay down there because why? Why not?
Sometimes they get kicked out from the favela because they have to follow the rules.
Ah.
Yes, you know. Sometimes you cannot do like bad things.
Yeah.
Not just here, but the favela in general. You cannot steal, you cannot rob, or do any, you know, bad things in there.
Yeah.
So they just kind of like kick you. For example, like before I came here, I met a guy that I saw him like, you know, kind of grow up together, and he ended up on the street. And he said to me like, I did something bad, and they gave him 2 options. They kill me or kick me out.
Really?
And it's like, okay, I don't wanna, you know what I mean?
I mean, this is quite a difficult question for you to answer, but how often is someone killed in the
I mean, it can happen. I don't see things like that happening, but I hear from
You
other
hear,
people.
yeah.
So you don't see it, but you hear
I don't
it.
really have to be like, okay, let me see what's happening there. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
You don't want to get involved.
But you hear people talking, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's how you get into the news in the favela.
So if you were
people
caught,
talk a lot.
if you were caught
Yeah.
stealing, you would have 2 options.
Like for example, something happened recently. Somebody cloned my mom's credit card.
Really?
Yes, somebody cloned here her credit card, and I was telling her like, you should go report to the guys.
Yeah.
To the traffickers. She said, I'm not gonna do that because I know if I do it, they're gonna kill them. And she didn't want to somebody get killed
On her
because.
conscience.
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
She was like, I don't want they get killed
She knew who it was.
because they got caught in camera. Because like the place
really?
they tried to pass her credit card, she saw them in camera. And she was like, I can do it, but I'm not gonna do it. So her conscience would be like, yo, I'm not gonna do
But
it.
did they steal money?
I mean, credit card is money because my
It's
mom
money,
had to
yeah.
pay.
But did they-
You know, had to
did
You need to
then
pay for the
use-
bill, you know?
Yes, I have to pay for the bill. So like, I have to,
So-
even if my mom doesn't have the money, I take from my pocket to pay for it. You
I mean,
know?
if someone has stolen money, it's different, isn't it? You,
But that is still
That's
money.
still money.
no,
You can
no, that's
still
what I
pay
mean. If
for it,
someone
yeah.
has stolen money from you,
I mean, like nowadays, people don't really have like, you know,
cash.
physical money.
Yeah,
cash.
yeah.
But if you have a credit card,
Yeah.
you can just like seal all your data.
Wow.
All your data, you know.
Wow.
And even, you know, people here are very concerned about like, you know, we don't want that happen to people. Like, I don't want to get killed because of 10 pounds. Like, your life doesn't worth 10 pounds.
No.
Yeah.
You know.
Wow. So do they have like an option, like you said? They'll say, you know, they
Well,
won't.
they can even take your house. I've heard like,
Oh, yeah,
they
there
can
is.
take your house. I mean, imagine my mom took 20 years to build this house, and I fucked everything up in one day.
Yeah.
She will be on the streets like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not fair because
No.
if I do something bad, I have to pay for myself. My family doesn't deserve to.
Pay for it.
So if you went to
Exactly.
one of the bosses, would you go straight to a boss, or would you go to someone like a manager, like lower, but him?
I mean, you just need to know somebody.
We need
that-
to know someone who's
you know,
gonna
like
get-
you don't really need to be part of them or show us. That's why it's called like this.
Yeah. Wow.
And my sister now is living here because I left, and she's taking care of my mother. So
Yeah.
it's good. At least she's doing something.
How old is your sister?
My sister's 33. I'm the youngest. I'm 26. How old are you?
29.
I'm 26.
Oh.
And it's the kitchen where they make food and stuff, you know. I also like to bring people into my house just for you to have an idea of what a house looks like.
Garlic.
Yeah.
I don't mean to show off what I have, that's not the idea. But when you go home, it's what you feel like, okay, I went there and I see how people live.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You can say whatever you want, but I went there and I saw myself.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah. No, I appreciate
we
it.
have like a little bathroom. We built this like a few years ago.
Chilies?
Oh,
that's
it's
big.
like-
Fake, yeah. I
I
love
want to
it.
take you upstairs though.
Okay, cool man.
You know, I want to take you upstairs. good memory, you know, from
Wow, yeah.
I was living here.
What country do you see them?
From all over, mostly from the UK.
Is it?
A lot of people from the UK staying here. Yeah, like this girl here, I saw her in Europe last year.
Really?
She stayed here 10 years ago.
Really?
She has a kid, you know.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
nice.
so
Wow.
those are good to see. You know.
After.
Like they have a kid now, you know, they still have a kid.
Wow.
This one also, you know, pregnant. So it's nice to see people progressing, you know, like you feel happy, you feel like part of their...
part of the journey.
Exactly. You know, this guy has a kid here in Brazil too. She has a kid as well. Fala comigo.
Você vai daqui, você vai estar.
Eu vou ir, talvez venha aqui mais tarde pegar as roupas aqui que a Arthur quer comer. Vou terminar aqui, vou direto, mais tarde eu vou pegar as roupas.
Vai, depois desce pra tudo, tá?
Ah, tem que tirar dinheiro no banco.
Filho
Wow.
único de mãe solteira.
Vou tirar lá no banco.
The best view I've seen since being in Rio.
That's why I bring people here, because you don't get to see all the tourists, it's only you.
Wow.
Porque eu vou pra.
Mas tu tá sem dinheiro parecido? Tu tem dinheiro parecido?
Podia ficar
Beautiful.
Mais tarde eu venho aqui, eu tenho que pegar a roupa.
Não, depois disso eu chego lá para nós, então, da mão.
Tranquilo.
De todo jeito eu deixo a chave aí.
One thing I like about people here, every week I see people progressing.
Yeah?
Like people building, people like
There is nothing better than ending the tour with delicious barbecue in one of the restaurants in Rocinha. And this was a little bit of what is the immersive experience in a favela and in Rocinha is like. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed my tips. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so I can bring you more content and tips like this. Leave a comment, share the video with your friends, and follow us on the social media. And if you want to book a tour with Janeiro Tour Travel, I'll be very excited to show you this and more places in Rio. See you in the next video.